Thank you for tuning into Crokinole Center. We have for you today our second and final game from the singles round of 24 Group A, where Robert Bonnett, who currently leads the pool on 26 points, faces off against Justin Slater, who is fighting for his playoff chances here. Justin Slater starting off with the open 20, and Robert Bonnett to the response scores as well. Slater keeps the pressure on at 2-1. And Robert Bonnett levels 4 straight 20s to start off this pivotal game. And Slater is the first to miss as he leaves that shot short. So an advantage to Bonnett, although he jams that takeout. And with Slater's peel, that'll force play onto his side of the board here. But Bonnett perhaps choosing to peel there with that shot. Lets Slater back to the open 20s, which he scores. Bonnett has the response as well to go 3-3. Slater keeps the pressure on. But Bonnett scores 4 20s apiece, 2 shots left each. These are pretty important here. Slater scores for 5-4. And Robert Bonnett comes up short. So a takeout 20 there for Slater guarantees the first 2 points against the hammer. And in a game in which he is fighting again for his playoff chances here, that is a huge steal of 2 points. This is, of course, a fascinating game here, featuring the winners of the last 5 World Championships. Justin Slater, who won the tournament in 2015, 16, and 2018 and 19, against Robert Bonnett, who filled in the middle year in 2017. So a lot of pedigree in this match. To start off the second round, Robert Bonnett left a hanger there, which Slater converted. Bonnett's right back to the 20 scoring. But Slater is keeping pace. Bonnett misses again, this time long. This should produce a rollout for Slater, but it catches the peg and comes back. So a chance here for a takeout 20, but it's missed. Left in a slightly awkward spot here. But Slater makes the takeout no problem. Bonnett should be going for a 20, but it lips out for him. So a great chance. Leaving 2 discs on the outside of the board here is Slater up a 20 with hammer. An overwhelming advantage for him here. Bonnett's going to need a double takeout. That may have been his only chance here. His only relevant chance. Last shots each. Just some tic-tac-toe shooting, and Justin Slater holds on for the next 2 points. He leads 4-0 and may well be in a strong position to take down this playoff position. It's really just come down to a couple of open 20s in this game so far, even though Slater was the first to miss in the first round. A mistake on the takeout from Robert Bonnett led him back to the open 20s, and Slater has been extremely precise, only that one miss. When Robert Bonnett misses with his second shot, so it's 2-1, Slater has a touch 20 chance here, which he gets. A 3-1 advantage, and that one lips out, so Slater's advantage strengthens yet further without the hammer. There's a shot where perhaps he would have liked to play defense, but the best chance for him was going toward the hole or even over it. And look at this. A very tough position here, although Robert Bonnett could look for a follow-through 20 going through his own. And that's definitely what he looked for there and got pretty close to it. Slater with another touch 20 chance, gets it. So a 4 20s to 1 lead here for Justin Slater. It's nice to see that these two players can still smile and joke with each other at this stage of competition. Slater scores another 20. This round is long since out of reach. Slater making the last takeout. Robert Bonnett sticks, even with 3 discs on the board. The 420 advantage is enormous, and Justin Slater picking up when he needed it. He sits with 6 points to none in this extremely important game. Bonnett will start here looking to salvage some points here. At this point, he's needing to get on the board a little bit here. Eric Miltenberg at the beginning of this match was only 5 points behind Bonnett. If he falls 8-0, This could force Bonnett out of the playoffs. Slater scores that takeout 20 there, so he's up one with the hammer. A great try from Bonnett there, nearly scoring a 20, leaving a deep hanger for Slater. He resets his position and doesn't get the 20, but leaves his disc in a favorable position. Bonnett trying to craft something out of nothing there. Rattles around, and he's left it tricky to be sure. Slater going at this from the outside and misses it entirely. So Bonnett perhaps with a fraction of a chance here, but jamming on that takeout will not help his cause. Slater perhaps staring down the touch 20. It's very, very difficult to get a takeout on either of these discs, frankly. So going for the 20 might be his best option. That's what he went for. This is now a very complicated board. Bonnett going for the touch 20 on his own. And now Slater sits 3 discs on the board, up a 20, even facing 2 of his opponent's discs. Bonnett now looking after a follow-through 20 and sending it just a millimeter wide of the hole. A takeout should give him a pretty commanding lead. Justin Slater now up a disc on the board, up a 20 in the cup with hammer. Bonnett perhaps looking after a double, just doesn't quite go. So there it is on the board. Justin Slater claims it, and a huge 8-0 win. Let's see. A scoreboard here should show us the result. Can Eric Miltenberg make the comeback to get into the playoffs? And he comes up just short. So with this result, Justin Slater leapfrogs Bonnett to take the top spot, and Robert Bonnett sits in the second position. He will advance. Both of them will advance to the quarterfinal stage.